Hello everyone, welcome to Research Academy. Today we are going to talk about the most awaited video, that is expected cutoff for CLAT PG 2019. In this video we are going to talk about the expected cutoff for CLAT PG 2019, absolutely, but we are going to talk about also the top rankers according to us who have got it, at least we can tell you the marks. And then in this video we're going to talk about what you can do and what you cannot do and what would be the expected NLU you are going to get. But as you people know, there are a lot of things, especially the subjective part is going to be decided, so we cannot predict exactly what would be the expected marks regarding that. But nonetheless, we have expected the cutoff around this kind of marks based on the responses that we have got from you people. So thank you very much for the responses that you have given to us, and we have got lot of responses that the correct answers that you have made in the exam you have sent us, and based on those analysis we have made this video. Now let's talk about the expected cutoff. In this video we are going to talk about first NLU Jodhpur, then NLU Bhopal, then NUJS, then Nalsar, and then the NLU Bangalore, and then we'll be talking about the PSUs, the highest rankers and all those stuff, and then we are going to talk about the any NLU. Okay, if you are going for below NLU Jodhpur, what are the NLUs and what are the options that you are going to get? So let's discuss one by one. But before getting into that, I need to tell you the assumptions. We need to assume a lot of things before making this video. I hope you all agree with that, because subjective part marks, we are assuming that students, they are going to get 22 to 27. They are going to get the marks in between these two boundaries. And also we are not including any reservation, any kind of reservation. And also what are the marks we're going to talk to you regarding the first provisional list also, because there are also another or second or third provisional list. Those are going to be issued by the respective NLUs, that we are not going to talk about. What we are going to talk about is the first provisional list only. So let's talk about the first cutoff, that is NLU Jodhpur cutoff. Now NLU Jodhpur cutoff, when we are going to talk about that, I need to tell you something. What we have got the responses from your side regarding how many marks or how many correct answers that you have given. The most of the cases and the most number of answers or the correct answers that you people have given in between the 45 to 57 marks. So that is the maximum number of people they have corrected their answer, 45 to 57. So this 45 to 57 people, there would be huge competition. Either they will land up in NLU or Nalsar, NUJS or NLU Jodhpur. That will be decided by the subjective part. That's another thing. But this particular 12 marks or 13 marks, that would be the competitive zone for each and every student, because 1000 students will be there in this 12 marks. So 0.25 would be very, very critical for each one of you. Now let's talk about the NLU Jodhpur cutoff. Now NLU Jodhpur cutoff would be around 76 to 77. You might be thinking it is not that high. Yes, absolutely, it's not that high, because question might be easier on the side, but the students have made a lot of mistakes. They have attempted a lot of questions, but when they, after getting the answer keys, the responses are lower because they have made mistakes in lot of cases. So negative marking has caused the exam more than anything else. That's why the NLU Jodhpur cutoff would be around 76 to 77. If you get at par or if you above that, you'll definitely get into NLU Jodhpur. Now let's talk about NLU Bhopal. And also one thing I need to tell you, NLU Jodhpur separate cutoff video, we have already made it based on the previous year's question paper, and also we have made videos on what are the subjects, what are the fees, the vacancies are there in the NLU Jodhpur. We have made a separate video on that, and kindly go into the description, you will get that link of that video. You can go and watch it and you will get the total details regarding NLU Jodhpur. Now let's talk about NLU Bhopal. Now NLU Bhopal cutoff is always higher. I have told and I have discussed in the previous videos also, because of the lower vacancies and also the constitutional law effect. because this is the top NLU, one of the top NLUs, or it is the only top NLU I can say where you will get the constitutional law as your specialization paper. So that's why the students who are very much preferring the constitutional law, they are going for this, or they are targeting the NLU Bhopal. So that's why you need to be very competitive enough to get into NLU Bhopal, because its rank or its cutoff is nearly close to the NLU Bangalore each and every time. 2 or 3 marks, that would be the distance between NLU Bhopal cutoff and NLU Bangalore cutoff. So NLU cutoff would be around 83 to 84, what we are predicting, because of those circumstances that I have already told you. Now regarding NLU Bhopal also, because in NLU Bhopal, constitutional law and also the human rights, IPR, all those different specializations are there. You can go and check out the video. I have told you that we have made separate 5 top NLUs videos. You can go and check it out. The links are given below. Now let's talk about the next cutoff, that is NUGS cutoff. Now NUGS is very much preferred destination for international law honors, because here the international law is one of the specializations that is being taught here, and for business law obviously it is one of the best destination for LLM in business law. Now let's talk about NUGS cutoff. Now NUGS cutoff would be around 80, what we have got and analyzed because of the previous years and also the subjective part and all those things we have analyzed. That on the basis 80 would be the cutoff for NUGS, and as I've told you, international law and business law both are taught here, so you can study international law and business law both. Now for details, go into the link in the description, kindly go and check it out, the vacancies and the seats, all those things. Now let's talk about the NALSAR. The NALSAR cutoff would be around Bhopal cutoff, and because it's also a great destination for LLM students because of several reasons, because you can find personal laws as specialization, also international trade law, also the one of the options that you will get. Okay, so that's why NALSAR is always a great option to have, and for these the cutoff would be around 83 to 84. So 83 to 84 would be the cutoff for NALSAR. And now let's talk about the next and very important, the last but not the least, that is NLU Bangalore. Now Bangalore cutoff would be around 86.5, above 86.5 you need to get into Bangalore. Now as the cutoff is little less this year because of the negative marking, that has impacted the students exam more than anything else, because they have attempted lot of things, because they had attempted 90, 85. Every student we have asked and they have given the information, they have attempted at least above 80, and after that they're getting 30, 35 incorrect. So that actually caused the exam, I have told you time and again. So the cutoff would be in NLU Bangalore for 86.5. So these are the total top NLU cutoff. Now let me tell you once again, it is all based on the assumption of subjective part. If the liberal marking is given in the subjective part, anything is possible. Okay, so there is no guarantee that if you are getting 55 or 60, definitely you have the higher chance to get into top NLU. But if your answer in the subjective part is not that good, so it might ruin your day or game anytime. So don't think you are sure that you are going to get into NLU Bangalore or NALSAR or NUGS, but chances are higher for you to get into. Now let's talk about the PSUs and the top rank, what we have got. Okay, we have got hundreds of responses from various students. Now the top rank we have got, excluding the incorrect marks. Okay, the incorrect marks is one of the big factor, because there are 4-5 marks, so that will change a lot of things. So excluding the incorrect marks, the highest marks we have got, that is 73 to 74. 74 would be the highest marks that we have got. Now as I have told you, 74 plus 25 to 30, you can say that would be around 103 or 105. As we have predicted, 105 would be the highest marks, would be around 105. So crossing 105 would be the top rank, or touching 105 would be the top rank. And for PSU you will get above 97, you will get the PSU call, definitely 95 to 97. So it would not be so much higher. You don't need to be above the 110 or 120, because it's not the case. Okay, whatever the responses we have got from the students, because if the students, they are not letting their marks known, kindly do let us know in the comment box. It can be known to people. So these are the things that we needed to talk to you regarding the expected cutoff. I hope your queries have been clarified. If your queries haven't been clarified, kindly comment below. We'd love to answer each and one of your query. And now let's talk about the any NLU. Now if you are targeting, or if your answer is not that great, if you are scoring around 35-40 in the objective, okay, now you're thinking that your game is over. Absolutely not. Your game is not over, because as the subjective part is there and you have written decent in subjective part, then we can tell you there is a absolute high chance anything can happen in the last time. Okay, so don't get demoralized, don't get demotivated after getting the marks. After you can get 30, you can get 30, 32 in the subjective, so that will turn the table for you and you will land up in top NLU. It can be possible. Okay, you cannot deny any fact now, because as the big number of portions, I mean the 50 marks is there for you, and if teacher will love your answer, they will give it. Okay, so it totally depends on the teacher who is checking your answer. So don't write yourself off right now. And for any NLU, we can say there are other NLUs like GNLU, RMNLU, and also like RGNLU, NLU-CUT-off. All those NLUs are there. For that, if you are getting 55-60, absolutely good marks. Okay, even if that's not the case, 50, 55, 60, you will get the NLU. And for NLU-O and GNLU, for them it would be higher, like 60-65, but below them like Ranchi, Kochi, Assam, 50 would be really good marks. 50 will get it. Okay, 50 to 55. So these are the trend that I can give to you. Okay, if any different question that you have, if your queries is not clarified, then definitely comment below. We would love to answer, and hope so the result would be, people are saying on 10th, or someone is saying like 8th. So before 15th it would be all over. After that the counseling will be starting soon. So let's see what happens, and do let us know your result, what you are going to get and what you are getting. So all those things, do mail us messages, then we will talk there. We'll discuss what to do, what not to do, and then the counseling part will begin. We'll make another video how to go about it, what to go about it, what to choose, what not to choose. That's a preference thing, so that we need to have a good discussion over that. Okay, then we are going to make those kind of videos on the preferences and the subjects and the specialization. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe our channel to stay updated regarding CLAT, LLM, UGC, NET, SET and Judiciary. Until next time, thank you, see you soon.